Grandma's hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands played the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. She said, "Peace be still, honor thy mother and father, respect thy neighbor, stay in a child's place, make eye contact, keep hands to self, don't be a coward, learn humility, count your blessings, help those in need. There's a lesson in being a fool, boy." I remember breakfast in cartoons, how she would pretend to laugh at the TV. She was really just watching me, my favorite babysitter. She never ran out of patience, hugs, and cookies, but her hands would run big rub over my chest while she tucked me in. Some nights she sang a lullaby. She keeps a gospel grenade lodged in her throat, exploding a cappella symphonies. My granny is a soldier angel in training. She camouflages in lavender like an orchid. Her wardrobe is drenched with the effervescence of mothballs. She dresses her eczema with aloe vera. She keeps a dog, not for the company, but for the skeletons in her closet. She misses being a missus. She said, the war amputated and buried 4 of her 8 appendages, transforming her from goddess to mortal. My granny is a non-venomous black widow. Every day she spins a web of prayers to the heavens to ensnare her blessings. Now she loves everything, and my grandmother never puts on a front because she has backbone. Taught me never to talk back, back down, backslide. Backwash will get you backhanded. Matter of fact, I still have flashbacks about how she would take me out back and give my backside a few backstrokes. With the same hands that tatted my assets would patch me up at the Cabbage Patch doll that guarded her rocking chair, that special place where she would backtrack. She said she was raised in backwoods, Mississippi, where black ornaments once dangled from trees, so she practiced keeping both feet on ground or be buried beneath it. This is why she keeps family sacred, nurturing every seed till she grew a garden in her heart and harvested every generation to a melting pot. And best believe her recipes are reciprocity. Imagine a world with no currency, no rich, no poor, no wars, because the whole village pitched in. She lives where you reap what you sow, and if it's broke, say so what? It's safe to assume my granny doesn't cry over lost heirlooms. She said, if it's obtainable, it's replaceable. Hold on to memories, but not every shade of gray needs to be your shadow. Be remote, don't channel pain. Change the station and watch life from a different view. You see, she went beyond changing diapers, she changed me. That's why I will be her hands when arthritis kidnaps the tightness in her grip, because she still pushes me. I will be her sight if her eyes succumb to blindness, because she still guides me. I will be her legs when her weary feet can't take another step, because she still moves me. And even when she sleeps eternally with both hands covered over her heart, she will always touch me.
I wrote this poem for those who work 40 hours a week for money they don't see. I wrote this poem for those parents who have kids that want to spend money they don't have on shit they don't need. And we claim that we poor, but can't fathom donating a fraction of the time we spending on material spending on something more progressive, like a weekend family vacation with no keys to be put in the ignition, like finding true swagger and rhythm Sunday morning in the kitchen, like marveling at an elder's wisdom, basking in a child's innocence, anything other than focusing on being broke. Anything other than letting the lack of pennies affect the minds of your most prized possessions. Do not get digested in this digestive system. It will eat you up and shit you out looking worse than you came in. Because oftentimes, on our pursuit of happiness, we take a wrong turn down misery road and forget what the fuck we struggling for, what we hustling for. And did you ever notice there's a very passionate, monogamous relationship between a rapper and his money? Which to me sounds crazy, because that rapper rarely ever speaks about his family. So I hear a rapper saying he puts money over everything, I say you must have nothing. Sacred. I've been broke long enough to appreciate the shorter stuff. Like how powerful your pen could be when you feel like you're your own worst enemy. Like an insomniac sunrise, thanking the moon for another opportunity to sleep. Do not fall for this radio and TV reverse Halloween. See, these monsters want to beat us. And when you allow you and your children to fall victim of the TV and the speakers, the first thing as the people, y'all know what we do, right? We send out invitations to our own pity party, BYOB. Bring your own bullshit. Oh, you fancy, huh? You thought you was cashing out, but you done fell for the banana in the tailpipe. Well, I'm here to tell you that that paper is not your savior. You need to spend truth in your Father, your Savior, your Creator, whoever you believe in. Rediscover how priceless the happiness of your children is. Do not let the dinero turn into Diago with the night itching at the back of Othello just to get that little piece of heaven, because heaven isn't far from your bedroom. Heaven isn't far from your vessel. Heaven doesn't exist on that magnetic strip, on that plastic. Heaven is priceless. Happiness. No sticks, stems, seeds, or overdraft fees, but shit. You ain't gotta believe me. Keep on making your loot. Just don't let it make you. Because even the devil thinks he got your best interest in mind. Right, wow.
Shit, is a lot of people in here. How y'all doing? That's what's up. LGB 504 on Facebook and Twitter. Holla at your boy. You ready? Let's see. What kind of poem should I do?
Facebook.
Maybe something that's romantic and cute that's inspired by you. Because if your beauty gave off heat, sweet, you would be burning me. If time was based on looks, you would be eternity. But love poems never score that high, and I always wondered why. Maybe a poem that's raunchy and about sex, about licking you from your toes all the way up to your neck, and as your body releases fluids, I slowly sip and drop to my knees and eat your... And do y'all sell chicken strips? Or maybe a poem about these rappers and their music, how these radios abuse it, and have your 8-year-old daughter singing waka waka waka, oh let do it all. You gotta pick and know how to use it. And some parents really do find that cute and wonder why their daughter is a baby mama at 12 and their grandparents at 32. Or maybe a poem about these no good men, the ones you always asking, who that was calling your phone 3 o'clock in the morning and where you been? And on that topic, he'll be protective. But ask that question a week later when he least suspected, and y'all have the truth without even trying. Because if he answered that question with, huh, he's lying. Or maybe a poem with a bunch of words that rhyme with sizzle. Yeah, for shizzle. Or how these females claim they be sweet, but they be sour like pickles. Trying to be dimes, but really with nickels. Or these men who make it rain in the club before their child can make it drizzle. And walk around like they be so official. Yo, rep, it's a foul, man. Blow your whistle. Look how I'm doing my poetic dizzle. And y'all gonna be like LGB my nizzle. So the mighty people really don't play weights. I just made 8 words rhyme with sizzle anyway. Shit. Let me fall back and chill. I'm gonna let some time elapse to make this an even battlefield. And catch my breath. Okay, well now back to these rhymes. You see how I rap about like other poets, but do it in less time. Or maybe a poem about cocky and confidence under my dominance. I see the competition from me because I'm vicious like Cujo, but I'm cute like Wiley. I'm from New Orleans and we make groceries. I need some eggs to burl, some aluminum foil, love fried pep, so I need them cooking earlier. Maybe a orange. But to properly, not the words I still haven't learned, but I reach for poetic perfection. They say to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So I'm in a mirror, battling on reflection. And all I can do is stand and clap. I think I speak for Gateman when I say, honey, he did that. But what kind of poem should I have done? Wait, I just did them all in one.
This poem started out a while ago. It's called Mama Swag, and it's supposed to be a little funny, but it's through a series of events as I was writing it. Right now, it's just my fractured heart. So, is that all right? That's all right. All right. You better come correct, or you're gonna get checked. I ain't having no mess. You better show some respect. Straighten out your face. I don't want to see you pout. I brought you in this world, and I can take your ass out. Do as I say when you're up under my roof, and keep in mind I don't answer to you. You say you're talking back, see what I'ma do. I can hear you whispering from around the corner. You think you're funky as a slick, but I'm on ya. Look here, son, I had you when I was young, and you ain't near done half the shit I've done. I ain't forgot what it's like to be your age, baby. I wrote the book, and you were on the first page. You know mama love you, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but that bullshit you want, I'm tired of dealing. I don't argue with children. I don't want to cuss you out, but the time has come for you to get the fuck up out my house. You think you've grown, so get on and do you. You don't seem to know that mama's paid her dues. I made a way and done whatever it takes to get us where we are today. You don't see me working, but believe me, I put work in and invested so I can rest and be there for you. To give you my best and reinvest in your future. But you so damn cute you can't see past your own reflection. It's time for some introspection so you can find yourself. You got no game, you got no plan. Come on, man. Your opportunities have been ample. You've had plenty of examples. But you just don't want to listen. I want to be your mother bear and be the one who's always there with open arms whenever you come. But you exploit my love at every turn, and baby, I'm tired of being burned. You just take the goods and run. You use me like no one else, because we both know good and well I don't stand for that shit from no other man. But somehow, you think you can make me jump through hoops for you. I told you I got your back when you need me, boo. But I ain't gonna keep on being your fool. Do I want to drive you somewhere? Hell no. I got better things to do. Mama's got a life and it ain't all about you. You mad at me for calling the police, but you're the one who put your hands on me. Your daddy didn't do shit. Now I don't know how all this started, but I know how to finish it. I look forward to the day when you finally open your eyes. I don't want you to say I'm right. I just want you to mean it if you ever apologize.
When I was young, I used to write letters to Felicia Rashad. Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show, don't judge me. And she never wrote back. This is the last letter I ever wrote her. Hey Mom, I know it's not easy being a successful lawyer, a loving wife and mother to 10 children, grandmother to a set of twins, Olivia, your step-granddaughter, Pam, your distant cousin, then you have your actual 6 children, Sandra, Denise, Theo, Vanessa, Rudy, and me, Ray Huxtable. Yes, I was the shy Huxtable. The secret child you and Dad had after a passionate weekend in the Poconos. The same weekend when Theo threw the big party and broke the table and everybody thought you kicked him out the house, but actually you sent him to a homeless shelter to volunteer every weekend until his punishment was over. We got some good times. I just want to thank you for not writing me back all these years. I've always had a vivid imagination, Mom. I remember how you smelled like cheap Mother's Day perfume, like 3 weeks worth of allowance, your hugs. Or where incomplete sentences go to realign their question mark smiles, this family. A run-on sentence and a never-ending story of happy. I know you're not my real mom, but you're realer than my real mom. You're an actress playing a character who I wish my parents were actors too. Bill Cosby isn't my father, but I did have a ghost dad. Not because he left or because he stayed. Turned our home to a haunted house. Every episode was Amityville. Every town has an Elm Street. Well, Oz stretched from the master bedroom to the kitchen, north of Lover's Lane, south of Sanity Boulevard. Home is where the heart is, yes, mainly because of the beatings. Thank you for not peeling yourself at the end of a fist and losing yourself at the bottom of a bottle. I've always had this crazy imagination, Mom, but I sacrificed thinking outside the box just to be inside the box with you. Because if ever I was east of Eden, you were my compass to Mecca, my reminder that I can't choose my family, but I can choose my future. This is not Freddy Krueger. The sins of my family won't create demons in my dreams, because in life, when you lose remote control, you have to get up and change the channel yourself. Thank you for being my liaison for hope. Hope that Theo would ask me to be his best man if he ever marries Justine. Hope that Denise will make me a Gordon Gartrell shirt for Christmas. Hope that I have friends like Cockroach, Peter, and Bud to be my comic relief when life gets too serious. Hope that I'll dance with my children to the best elevator music I've ever heard. Felicia Rashad. When love wasn't in syndication, thank you for being the Stevie Wonder tune to an unseen child. Even if we were in different worlds. Thanks for calling to say you love me.